Hi y'all, I'm Ashton. I've set off on year 3 of solo traveling and having adventures around the world where I'm celebrating different cultures, making new friends, indulging in local cuisine, and trying exciting new things in exotic countries. There's so much of the world to be seen and to inspire us all, and I can't wait to take you with me. Subscribe and follow along. After all, to live would be an awfully big adventure.
Welcome back to Ashton on Adventure. This is the final leg of our Ireland adventure, and so far we've had tea and toured the Waterford Crystal Factory, walked through a stranger's yard to get to a really cool old abbey, found a pub or two, saw a lot of places where dead people were buried, put on a dress and danced on the cliffs of Moher, toured the most intact 15th century castle in Ireland, drank a Guinness at every opportunity, did some kayaking in the very cold Irish waters, drove a lot, like basically all of Ireland. Saw a lot of normal Irish life, which has led us to...
Good morning, good morning. I don't know what day in Ireland it is. 6? Day 6? It is Friday. We are having coffee and sausage rolls at the Ugly Mug coffee shop across from our hostel. Super cute. Super cute. We are driving the Ring of Kerry today. It's a lot of driving. I'd say a lot of stopping, but it's also our first really rainy day in Ireland. So we'll see. That's what's happening today. Is the Ring of Kerry. I don't know much about it, so I'll give you some info in the voiceover.
The Ring of Kerry is a scenic 112-mile long drive around the Iveragh Peninsula in southwest Ireland. Its route takes in coastal landscapes and rural seaside villages.
All right, our first stop. This is a beach. I don't know what beach it is. Here's a beach. It's very cold. It's very rainy. Very car sick. But it's pretty. And I'm getting very, very wet. Alright. Back to the car. We're wet, we're freezing, we're car sick. Oh, I do feel a little bad for complaining. Because it is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful, but at some point the nausea overtakes the beauty of the scenery. And
honestly, I don't know that I'd recommend the Ring of Kerry if you get motion sickness, because it's all very windy driving. I do fine when I can drive, as you've seen in my Iceland and my road trip videos from season 1, but since I wasn't driving this day, I stayed pretty miserable and car sick.
pretty sick, but trying to enjoy what I can. We found some more. That one wants to kill me. It does. Here she comes with the good stuff.
I was running from a cold up in New England. I was born to be the fiddler in a hotel string band. Baby plays the guitar, I play the banjo now. But the cold country wind has been getting me down. I was money playing poker, so I had to leave town.
It's so dark. Hi friends. We're heading up to kiss the Blarney Stone. Alright, so have some coffee. Yeah, the Blarney Castle. We're here in Blarney. Gonna go up, see the castle, kiss the stone, get whatever luck you're supposed to get from the stone.
Welcome to the Blarney Castle. The Blarney Castle is a medieval stronghold near Cork, Ireland. Though earlier fortifications were built on the same spot, the current keep was built by the McCarthy of Muskerry dynasty. Say that 3 times fast. The castle is a tower house and the base has walls 15 feet thick as a defense measure. I feel like we're at Disney World. Castle edition. The Blarney Stone may be the most well-known part of the castle. The stone was set into the tower of the castle in 1446 with its last iteration. According to legend, kissing the Blarney Stone endows the kisser with the gift of gab, great eloquence or skill at flattery. This tradition began in the 18th century, and it's estimated the stone receives over 400,000 kisses each year. Probably not that sanitary, but we do what we gotta do, y'all.
My family's all down at the bottom. Would you mind just holding while it records? You don't even have to do anything fancy. It's gonna do it? It's recording now?
Yeah, it's already going. It's already recording.
Why don't you just lay there and just without going on the
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
next one.
You got it.
Alright, we did it.
It doesn't bend
Kiss
that
the
way,
stone.
but I heard it pop. You don't go to the chiropractor then.
Okay, so these are one of the most interesting things I've found in any of these castles. They all have this murder hole. And it is at the entrance. You have a surprise hole up here that if someone enters and you don't like them, you can pour boiling water on their head. And that's the murder hole. A lot of no idea. So what we got? Oh, if it's video? Oh, okay. Okay, so 22 euro in both of my pictures. Yeah, so 22 euros to get my pictures of that. Necessarily, I didn't need that, but I don't have the bandwidth to make that call-in decision right now. So anyways, kiss the Blarney Stone. Seen all the things there are to see. I'm gonna grab some lunch and then head on to the cottage for tonight. So tomorrow I can get up and fly to Edinburgh. Too early.
It's so much stuff.
Try not to knock out this little ball.
One day I'll be a minimalist traveler, but today is not that day.
If you're flying out of Dublin Airport, make sure you get here 3 hours early. At least. Okay, before anyone else comes in, I'm the first to check in my room. I wanted to show you one of my favorite hostels. This is called the Code Pod, the Court. It is right on the Royal Mile. This is a 10-bedroom mixed dorm, but you have these really cool pods right here. This one's gonna be mine. And it's got all like, and then I can pull it too. So I really actually feel like I've got privacy in my little dorm. And then this will be my locker, and my big bag will go in there. I've got a lock on that guy. So yeah. Good morning, good morning. We're in Scotland. We've made it to Edinburgh. I got a few clips. The last few days in Ireland was not feeling well, so I've got a few clips that I'll put in the end of that, and then that's gonna be the end of Ireland. I've gotten to Edinburgh. Anyways, this video is picking up where Megan and I are having lunch at the Witchery. I did this last time I was here. It's one of my absolute favorite meals of my trip last time. And so we're having lunch again here today. I'm wearing, this is not the Wilson plaid. My maiden name is Wilson, but this is the Stewart plaid. This is the closest they had, and my sister-in-law is a Stewart, so it works, right? This is really hard. There's a lot of people walking by, and I can't put my arm out far enough. So we are meeting up to go have lunch at the Witchery. It's very rainy today, but it's not a cold rain. It's kind of warm, so not too shabby. And then I'm just gonna walk and explore more. Yeah. You can hear the bagpipes in the background. I love it. There she is. She's gonna kill me. And we've got this beauty over here. I love it.
Thank you so much. This is ridiculous. Thank you so much.
It's beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay, and then this is it. This is and just a whole pot of whipped mashed potatoes. That's it. Oh my gosh.
I don't even.
It's perfect. It's perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Good morning, friends. It is Megan and the group's last day in Edinburgh. I'm staying through until I train to back to London next week. So today we are getting to do something that I did not get to do last time I was in Edinburgh. Okay, well, I bought the ticket online this morning before I had my coffee, thinking it was really easy. Apparently it just dropped me to the earliest date available, which is next Tuesday, when I will be arriving in Paris. So I will not be touring the Edinburgh Castle, which is deeply saddening. Super bummed about that. I bought the wrong ticket for the wrong day of to tour the Edinburgh Castle, which is up at the top of the Royal Mile. I'm kind of midway. So you have, I can't really see it. Top of the mile goes all the way up there towards Edinburgh Castle, and then the bottom of the mile goes all the way down that way towards the Holyrood House, which is where the Queen is actually in residence this week. Apparently I'm just following her all over Europe. So we're getting some coffee, getting some breakfast, getting a very, very blonde streak of hair there, and then heading to Edinburgh Castle to tour. I'm really excited. All right, they did currently erect this thing around the castle for the big show that they're having in August. So this was not here last time. So yeah, they built up this entire stadium, I guess. Seating area around this, and they'll have a big exhibition, and this will be the floor.
Edinburgh Castle stands on Castle Rock, remnants of an extinct volcano, which has been occupied by humans since at least the Iron Age. There has been a royal castle on the rock since at least the reign of David I in the 12th century, and the site continued to be a royal residence until 1633. From the 15th century, the castle's residential role declined, and by the 17th century, it was principally used as a military barracks with a large garrison.
You know, I got the audio guide. It's the best way to do it.
Ships in the local harbor once set their maritime clocks by the 1 o'clock gun. The firing of the gun dates back to 1861 when businessman John Hewitt brought the idea to Edinburgh from Paris. The gun is still fired every day at 1 p.m., except on Sundays, Good Friday, and Christmas Day. The original gun was a 64-pounder. Since 2001, a 105mm field gun has instead been fired from the Mills Mount battery.
The beams are said to be from the 1500s. Been tested. They came in from Norway, so they were original. And they do still use this room for events. So, quite cool. Next up in this building, that's so beautiful, the Crown Jewels of Scotland. I wasn't allowed to video in the Crown Jewels of England, but we'll see. Not sure if it's because it's really cold, it's a little rainy. There are 100 million people here, or if I did it incorrectly. But I felt like this tour there wasn't proper signage. It was kind of a mix. I know I missed a ton of stuff. I don't know. All right, I've not been able to find the Wilson tartan, but I found one in the store, so I paid way too much money for it. But it's the Wilson tartan, which is my maiden name, if you didn't know that. Okay, Edinburgh Castle, we've completed it. I had mixed thoughts on it.
There were a ton of people. It had really poor signage, and I don't feel like I even saw a fourth of it. But I did it, and of course they're hammering away out here, doing all of this. Okay, so thank you, Edinburgh Castle. I got to see some of it, I think.
Enjoyed this episode, hit that subscribe button so you never miss an adventure, and follow the daily adventures over on Instagram and TikTok.